One of the biggest things that I learned early on, and probably too late, even now, is the fact that owners should never try to replicate themselves in the hires they make. Because at the end of the day, a lot of the attributes that make owners, founders successful actually end up being their biggest liability as they're trying to grow an organization. And for me, one of the biggest shifts that I've been trying to make has been moving my organization from an owner-driven organization to a operation that proceeds and operates on its own with systems in place, processes, et cetera, et cetera. And the biggest thing that's been hard for me to accept has been that process in things like hiring, sales, things like that. And as a result, that's cost me in growth. But at the same time, by being able to share those challenges with the team members and giving them some room to think of ways to improve the situation and co-signing on that, but letting them also know that they don't need me to co-sign on that. And if they think that that's how it's gonna go and how it should go, let's make a move. And worst case scenario, it doesn't work out, we regroup and figure it out. Sometimes making it a safe place for them to take some risks has been the biggest shift for us, right? Because despite some ups and downs throughout the year in personnel, the fact of the matter is we are still running the highest volume we've ran all year. And what that shows is the fundamentals of the business is strong, even though the operations around it were a little bit challenging to kind of bolster and get it right. So for me, if you're in the process of shifting from an owner-driven culture to wanting to create more systems where you feel like you're in the middle of everything, and gosh, it'd be nice to not have to be involved in all these little things. The first step you might need to do is identify one or two people in your organization that you can make it safe for them to make some choices without them having to worry about you stepping in and being the savior. And that will allow them some freedom, some room to make decisions that they think are going to be best for the organization. And I'm willing to bet you most of the time, they're gonna surprise you and do things better than how you would have done it. And that exactly is the first step that's helped us evolve from being an owner-driven culture to being an independent operation built around the people. Hope that helps.